Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Okay, so in this episode, we're going to go ahead and go through our fleet of ships and make sure everything is up to date. We have several of the Kestrel in here and her shuttle, which we haven't used in a while. We haven't had a really big need for it since we found the station out here in Midfolk's here. But that I'm pretty sure is up to date, but we're going to go ahead and over the next couple episodes, we're going to get everything blueprinted, and also we're going to manufacture it just so we can make sure that everything is up to date. So I just did Susie. That was going to be the first thing I did, and we had a few comments made up on the last video. CRT Jester, Court Jester, sorry man, some old habits die hard. It was saying that we, for the drones, these guys here, to put options on the hotbar to, hold on a second. They did not make mention of this in the patch notes, but we have more than 4 hotbars now. Shiny. Speaking of shiny, things are not so shiny. I'm running on DirectX 9 to see if there's a difference in the overall playing experience, frame rate. See if the changes they made to DirectX 11 are impacting the DirectX 9, such as like the autosave. It's been like butter on DirectX 11, so I want to see if that's going to impact DirectX 9. So back to Court Jester, he was saying to put some commands down here on the hotbar for while we're piloting those ships to turn the sensitivity up and down on the gyros. Actually, I'd rather just kind of put the amount of gyros that are on there, and if there's too much, well, kind of learn to fly it. If anything else, I'll adjust it down. I don't think it needs to go up and down. I think it just, we need to find that point and just put it there. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. So, and he also says a survey recon drone. We kind of have one. Let's see here. I believe this guy kind of qualifies as that. It's kind of an attack drone, but he does have sensors and stuff on him, I believe. So we can figure that part out when we go through and build them all. And if we don't have one, it's kind of one of the things I'm going to get to probably by the time we're done, is have kind of like a checklist of what drones we have and what drones we don't, and ships as well. And kind of just like, all right guys, what holes do we have going forward? Do you think we could make something in here to fill this gap? Or is there one of the ships that we can modify to fill this role? And then re-update that blueprint. And so we got Matthew Ritchie was saying putting remotes, a remote sensor and a camera on the Susie. And also, is there any inventory in the Maelstrom? So there is inventory in the Maelstrom, but there's a lot of work to do, so I'm not really too worried about it. It's got a lot of grinding to do. So once the most of the station is gone, and or Susie's hull is full of all the parts she needs, then we'll go from there. So the lighting effect, this glow is kind of cool, which I don't think this would happen in space, because there's nothing for you to see that light against. There would be particles here for you to see this light, so it's kind of funny. But the DirectX 11 stuff was phenomenal. I'm kind of missing it already, so probably be returning next episode. But I'm noticing frame rate wise much better, so not sure. Okay, so we need to put a projector block on Susie, and probably put it right here. So let's go with, okay. I'm wondering if we can put it inside there, or if we should just put it right here. I think we can put it right there and see what happens. So we need to rotate this. I think that's the front and that's the top. So like so. Alright, so that's like so, and then I want to go ahead and put, actually I want to put that back to some other color, like this. So that way when we're grinding off, we know what we're grinding off. It just, yeah, that's never going to get old. Instantaneous manufacturing. Alright, so I want to... Okay, so you're saying to put a remote block on your... So we got an antenna. Is there a reason for a remote block? Yeah, there is. Okay. So the reason there's a call for it is that... so I'm going to keep my head on straight while I'm trying to think. What's going to happen is I will be able to just... from my inventory while I'm standing around, probably kill myself is what I envision happening, because I can trigger the welders at any point in time. So in theory I can stand right here and kill myself. So let's stand over here instead. Now we come up here to... Why is she not in here? It shouldn't be Kestrel though. I really don't want to undock, and I think I have to in order to do this. No, it's Susie. Okay. Inventory, control panel. Okay, so that's for the Kestrel, because it's orange. Okay, so let's go Susie, connector, that's the antenna. Okay, let's go to 100. Actually, 100's kind of drastic. Let's go to 75. 100's drastic, but 750 meters is way better. Able broadcasting. Okay, so that should work. Remote. Susie remote. Save. Okay. Let's try that again, guys. So we should be able to come out here. Okay. Scorpion, small ship. So we can see the Kestrel. Andrea. What are you? That's a Scorpion Mark II. And you are what? Not labeled. Okay. I think this is the turtle. I think that was a turtle. So for some reason they're not Susie's not showing up in here. I'm pretty sure it's because she's docked. So you should be able to go G. Wow, it's gonna take a while to open that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So it'd be kind of nice is if we could hotkey that over here. That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, if any of you guys know anybody at Keen Software, that'd be a pretty awesome update. If you could take a remote control block from another ship and place it on your hotbar, so you'd be able to hot switch between different ships. That'd be pretty awesome. So that is definitely going to make it a little bit easier for us to get what we're getting done. So we just boom, go here, Kestrel. We need to rename that block though. No, it's just fine. We just hit S. And yeah, that works just fine. Alright, so actually we can come back. So it has a camera. We need to move that. So let's move. I did totally agree with a camera being placed on here because I had used the camera from right behind here that was up on that back bulkhead to keep an eye on her to see when she is dancing around. But we can't see that anymore, so it's going to be a little bit more critical than it had in the past. Let's go number 8. So, camera incomplete. I'm going to put Susie on here. There we go. Cool. Let's go back in, remote control block, control panel. Control. G. And that's why we name it. View. Yes, I knew that was going to happen. I totally did that on purpose. Wow. We need to name these a lot better because the one in the Kestrel does not look like it's named spawn here. Medical room 2, medical room 2, respawn. Alright, so land, rename this to Kestrel, medical room. There, that's better. Let's go grab our stuff. That was whoa. His headlights are wigging out a little bit. Okay, so inventory. That was pretty funny. Industrial accidents do happen, boys and girls. So we need to be able to grab ourselves. Just feel like I'm being walked all over here. Alright. Good enough. So let's get the let's jump in here. Let's do this projector. Naming this projector because I do plan on placing one below deck on the Kestrel. So actually, we need to go add that to the board. Susie projector blueprints. Let's see what happens when we project Susie. What did we just project? I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I do not remember. It's been so long since I've done this. I honestly think I'm projecting the Castrel. It does not look like it though, so I don't know. Alright, let's go with a smaller target. Let's go with one of the drones. So K, projector, blueprints. Let's go with the bat drone. So we were just talking about him, so let's go ahead and go with that. Alright, there we go. Let's climb out and take a look. So what I want to go and figure out how to do is modify these so they will show up the correct way each time. So I'm not sure how to do that yet. So actually what we can do is go projector, actually go here, G. I think those we can put down here. So let's put it here. Yes, there we go. Increase height. Decrease height. Vertical offset. Increase pitch. Decrease pitch. And increase forward offset. Decrease forward offset. So we go 4, 5. Then we go 8. That's not working for me. So we go back in here. We need to put the camera in 3. That would help a lot. So I thought it would. Maybe we need to put a camera right up above. Like right here. Oh, hey, guess what we can do, guys? So we go K. Strel. Remote. Control. Oh, those are different. Okay. That kind of sucks. So that means we have to go through and set that all up again, because the remote block is different from sitting in the hot seat. So that's kind of a pain. Projector. Increase vertical offset. Decrease vertical offset. Increase pitch. Decrease pitch. I know it's not the same order as the other one, but that's fine. Okay, so we should go to 4 and 6. No. Oh, jeez. I can't get this to go. So namely the problem I have now is I can't mouse over what I have down there to see which one's which. You guys know what I mean? So plus I can't see, plus I mean it's the numerous problems here, so it's K. Actually just think about just restarting over. need to get these problems worked out, so this is a much simpler process. So let's try that. What happens when we put that on? I don't see. This is what I'm talking about. Is I have no idea where anything is relative to that projector block. So, okay, I'm getting frustrated. So, let's see here. Remote. Okay, so now what happens we do? I could honestly use a whole set of these controls, like all of these, to get this to work, and I still don't feel as though it's going to work right. Alright, so what I need to do is work on how to position these blueprints correctly to correspond with the blueprints properly, to where how they're projecting. I'm not aware of how to do that yet, so that's something I'm going to have to do some reading on and come back to, because that's pretty pivotal to making sure that this works. So let's go back to blueprints. The little bat drone guy. Okay. Let's climb out. And he's in the last place we projected him from before, which is nowhere near where we want. So I really would like to pull one of these off today, guys. Okay. So in theory, we want him right there. Increase vertical offset, and that's moving him front and back because his orientation is off. So front and back goes this direction, so we need up and down, so that will be... So we have horizontal and vertical already. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just to get to there. Okay, so I got an idea. So if we did these in order on the second page, forward, and then pitch, up and down, and then this one here, I'm just going to do roll, and in theory, that should just, oh, that kind of stinks, because it doesn't continue past. That's not cool at all. So decrease the roll. Decrease roll. Okay, so I like where the roll is. So let's go back to here. 1, 2, no. 3, 4, no. 5, 6, Perfect. Nearly. So we want to go 4 so it touches. Let's see. Let's take a look. Yep. Okay, so now we can build this. And cut it free. Oh, it missed a thruster. And I didn't add uranium to it. Oh, his uranium's on the outside, so we're okay with that. Actually, I bet you we did this. I think it's all there. It's the hologram, or the, what you call it, shining through it. So we should be able to come down here. Is it this guy? It's got a Gatling gun on it, so it's got to be. Control. Oh, he's upside down. Why is he locked? What's going on with this? What's up with this? All the shenanigans are happening. Alright, so remote. Control. Why isn't it moving? I don't understand why it seems to be locked in position. If you guys have an idea of why this is happening, please leave some comments below as to why. So let's turn the projector off, maybe? Projector off. Okay. It's not moving. It's like there's a landing gear. Oh, there is a landing gear turned on. Oh, Havoc. You're a dunce. Right there. Okay, so in theory... never mind, guys. I think I figured this out. Bat drone. Remote. Control. P. Turn his dampeners back on. I cannot believe this, guys. Wow. Alright. No ammo. Yeah. All bite. No bark. So this is the guy we initially had built to... why are we floating upward? That was weird. Our inertial dampeners were on, but it was like gravity took effect and it pulled us up here. Okay. Alright, that was weird. So, yeah, this is the drone we initially had built to start our foray into combating. But we're floating upward. Our inertial dampeners are on. Are we missing a thruster, maybe? I have to go inside check. So, yeah, it's a pretty awesome little drone. As compact as I could come up with. I'm sure I could check the Steam Workshop or look around on the YouTube and find some more compact ones. But we're missing the upward thruster, aren't we? Yeah, we're missing a thruster. That's probably supposed to go right there. So, alright, so we got one drone built. That took way too long. Oh my goodness, thank God we're not under combat conditions. That could have sucked. So we're going to wrap up the episode here. We're going to continue to punch through these, and as we get them built, we're going to go over them, see flaws in their design and stuff, like having a landing gear that I'm no longer really going to use. This thing right here, yeah, that's got to go. Bouncing. Let's throw some stuff in here. So yeah, we're going to get stuff like that off there, and that just made it cheaper and easier to maintain. So we're going to do that with all the ships that we're going to be printing out of Suzy, make sure they're all correct. Then we'll re-blueprint them. We'll get them all lined up, make sure their buttons are set up, and all that fun stuff. So we're going to have a fully functional fleet here very soon, provided I can figure out how to work the projector. So a lot of tutorials in my future on projectors and Space Engineers. So this is Havoc. Have fun. Oh, wait. Two things. One, we have another patron who has decided to donate to the channel. And for those of you who don't know, Patreon, I said this in the last episode, it's a cool way for you guys to donate to me to show that you're enjoying my content. So there's links down below and in my about page on how to get to Patreon. But Sean, one of the viewers, the one who did my custom skin for my 100th episode, he's graciously donated as well, and I wanted to say thank you. And so I'll be getting together with him and be doing something cool for him in one of the upcoming episodes. So I'll get with him later on and work on that. But we want to put in here several of you have mentioned to do this, so there's not going to be, actually we'll do this, the crew. Thing one and thing two, like to say that I'm the captain and you guys are all the crew members, so we'll go with the crew has decided to put a projector on the Kestrel. So we'll be doing that here as well. So actually we know we need to change this to say update the fleet to update fleet during I'll just say updating the fleet. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I want to say thank you to Sean. It's great that you guys are enjoying my content so much that you're tipping and donating towards it. So like I said before, there's a Google donate on my YouTube channel, and then there's Patreon as well. So Patreon has rewards, so go over there to Patreon, and if you don't like Patreon's system but you like the rewards, donate through Google and just let me know. Just there's a place for comments when you donate. Just say, hey, how about this? And you can check out Patreon, see the rewards that are there, and if you donate through Google, then the rewards will still apply. Just because you're not donating through Patreon So thank you every single one of you guys make comments, and it's what makes this work for me. It's fantastic. I really enjoy this, and you guys get to watch me derp like like this. Although this one was on purpose. So, all right. So we're gonna wrap it up. Once again, thanks a lot, Sean. Thing one and thing two for donating for our last episepisode. And this is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.